Today's video starts with a view from my hotel room in Honolulu. It's about 5 in the morning and we'll leave shortly for the airport. I really enjoyed my time on the island of Oahu and had lots of great Hawaiian food, saw some beautiful places, and learned about a pivotal event in my nation's history. I'm now at the airport and have gone through security. The Honolulu airport has a very nice open area with a beautiful garden. Look at the koi fish in the pond below. I've been to other airports that have open areas. It's kind of nice, even though the airplanes make it a little noisy. It looks like this bird really enjoys this open space also. It's probably enjoying the nice garden below. The garden also has this little waterfall. I'm not sure how to get down there. I haven't seen very many people at all down there. Maybe it's closed off to travelers. So where am I headed? I'll be taking what I call a puddle jumper from this island to the Big Island, specifically to Kona International Airport. The flight will be just 45 minutes or so. Take a look over there and a beautiful rainbow. Here's a display from the Pacific Asia Travel Association Gallery of Legends. I noticed this as I was walking to my gate. Take a look at one of the legends, Walt Disney. He's recognized for his outstanding contributions to travel, tourism, and the world of leisure attractions. I'll board this plane in about 20 minutes or so. It looks like even though this is an early flight, it will be a full flight, and here's why. This class is taking a field trip to the Big Island for the day. That's so awesome. I love that. Alright, time to board the plane and head to the Big Island.
Hey guys, Emily. Welcome everyone! I had a fantastic time on the island of Oahu, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Big Island. Gonna be another fantastic day in the state of Hawaii. Let's go!
And to much applause from the children in the back of the plane, we've lifted off. I remember my second day in Oahu. I was at the Punchbowl Scenic Overlook and seeing the planes flying off the coast. This morning I'm in one of those planes, and the view of the mountains and the city is so beautiful. Look at the Diamond Head crater on the bottom right of the screen. I'm hoping I can return one day, and one place I'll definitely visit is the top of Diamond Head. I'm told the views from the top of the crater are incredible. This is a really great view this morning. Now flying over some of the smaller islands in Hawaii. I think this is Molokai. I hear the cliffs from the mountains into the ocean are amazing on the east side of the island. Now it's getting a little cloudy, so it's kind of hard to make out which island I'm flying over. I think This tall mountain might be on the island of Maui, but I'm not sure. I think the island on the bottom left is Kaho'olawe. I think this island is the one where they don't want visitors. This looks like the Big Island. There are a few tall peaks there, and I noticed the very dark shoreline, probably the magma coming from the volcanoes and going into the ocean. The plane is descending now. We should be on the ground in a few minutes. Look at the beautiful blue color of the ocean. The terrain is a little different, more grassy. You can definitely see where the magma flows into the ocean recently. The ground is a black color. I'm in Kailua, Kona, and I noticed right away the air is much drier, less humid than it was in Oahu. I guess that it's true that Kona is on the dry side. I'm waiting on the shuttle to the rental car facility. I'll be driving across the island to Hilo, which I hear is on the west side of the island. Alright, now I'm in the rental car, and it'll take about 75 minutes or so to drive across the middle of the island to get to Hilo. So here's a map of the Big Island of Hawaii. Now let's overlay the routes I'll be driving. The orange route is the road across the middle of the island, which will take me to Hilo. I'll see some things there. Then I'll head southwest along the red route, ending up at the South Point Scenic Overlook. Now I'll finally take the purple route back to Kona, where I'll check into my hotel. The island of Oahu is the most populated at just over 1 million people. The Big Island is the second most populated at 200,000 people. I'm now on Nat'l Road, the road that runs between Kona and Hilo, and also between the Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea mountains, the two tallest mountains in Hawaii. If you're looking for exciting views, you won't find them on this road. Thankfully, the speed limit is the highest in all of Hawaii, 60 miles an hour. The road tops out at 6,765 feet, and then it's all downhill to Hilo, which has an elevation of just 60 feet. And just as we start the descent, here comes the clouds. I wonder if it's raining in Hilo. Look at all the dark soil on the side of the road, where the magma crosses this road from the Mauna Loa eruptions in November and December of 2022. Now about 20 minutes away from Hilo, and the rains have arrived. Hilo is the rainiest city in the United States. They get 142 inches of rain per year. I'm almost in Hilo. The rains have stopped now. It's almost lunchtime and I'm pretty hungry. I found a place to get some lunch and I'm hoping it's good. But I should be there in about 10 minutes or so. And here's the place, Ken's Pancake House. It opened in 1971 and was the first 24-hour restaurant on the east side of the Big Island. After they shut down due to the pandemic, they are now open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. It looks like a fairly busy place and the reviews are generally positive. let's check this place out. Ken's has been serving aloha since 1971. I believe they have a typical American diner menu, but with some Hawaiian dishes as well. Looks like Ken's has been in the local and national newspapers. They have received many Best of Hawaii awards as well. They also sell shirts, and they have many sumo-type meals. Here's the menu, many different breakfast items to choose from, like omelets and pancakes, and also some lunch and dinner meals. Some more lunch and dinner items on the other side. It's a really hard choice since they have so much to choose from. I just ordered my meal. Since this is a pancake place, they have the usual maple syrup on the table, but they also gave us some coconut milk and some passion fruit to fill on the pancakes. The waitress just brought this out. This is guava syrup. This should taste good on the pancakes also. And this is what we ordered. My mama ordered some coconut pancakes with a side of thick cut bacon. That looks really good, and Mama really loves bacon. Look at what my dada got. This huge oniesi omelet with snow crab and lap cheong, which is a Chinese sausage. It is topped with hollandaise sauce and comes with a side of hash browns and pancakes. I was in a mainland mood for lunch, so I got this large cheeseburger with bacon, pickles, and tomatoes with a side of onion rings. Everything looks really good.
So we're going to try the oniisi. Hope I pronounced that right. Dada said the sausage tasted very different. So, airport is a mile away, by the way. It is really good. The crab is definitely the overbearing flavor here. Sausage is kind of sweet. Yeah. Overall, pretty good. Just tastes like a crab and sweet sausage thing. So now we got the coconut pancakes. Mama just told me that they are okay. They're just regular pancakes. Oh, that's weird looking. Just coconut milk. That's not syrup. That's regular pancakes. Try the sticky bacon cheeseburger, apparently. Whoa. Oh god. Oh, everything is falling. Good bacon. It's just a barbecue bacon cheeseburger.
So the verdict is the omelet was fantastic, coconut pancakes were just okay, and the burger was good. I thought about getting the local moco, but I was just in the mood for a burger. Not far away from Ken's, I'm on Banyan Road, which appropriately has a number of large banyan trees along the side and the median of the road. This is also known as the Hilo Walk of Fame because many trees are named after celebrities that planted them. One example is this tree, named for William Gargan, who was a television and radio actor who played many detective roles. Here's another large banyan tree. This one was planted by the famous baseball player George Herman Ruth, better known as Babe Ruth. This was planted in October 1933 while Ruth was here to play an exhibition baseball game. A lot of people walk along this road and take a look at all the famous people that planted these trees nearly a century ago. There are about 50 trees remaining along this road. There are many more banyan trees along this road, but they were lost due to tsunamis. There is a cluster of trees over there. It looks like about 4 or 5 of them, so let's see who planted these. This tree is very large, and the marker says it was planted by King George V on May 9th, 1934. That's pretty neat that King George planted a tree here. It's really beautiful here. I think banyan trees thrive best in very wet and tropical locations. I remember seeing one in Florida not too long ago. Not far from the King George tree is this large banyan tree. Let's take a look at the marker next to it. This one was planted by then President Franklin D. Roosevelt on July 25th, 1934. Down here is another marker. It was installed by the County of Hawaii to memorialize Franklin D. Roosevelt after he passed away in 1945. Other celebrities that planted trees include Amelia Earhart, Richard Nixon and his wife Pat Nixon, Cecil B. DeMille, Louis Armstrong, and many others. I have a few other stops in Hilo, so let's see those. Apparently the Big Island has a lot of stray cats as well. This one is giving me a stare. Okay, moving on to the next destination. Check out this bridge. It has that Hawaiian vibe to it. Not far from the banyan tree is the Waialoa River State Recreation Area, which is a large open area along the Waialoa River. What I'm here to see is this large sculpture on the left. This is a sculpture of Kamehameha the Great. Kamehameha was the first ruler of the Kingdom of Hawaii from 1795 to 1819. He is credited with bringing peace and unifying the Hawaiian Islands. This marker down here shows the region surrounding Hilo Bay during the reign of Kamehameha. It looks like the region that I'm standing in right now was called Pio Pio. Then over here it says this area was considered a food bowl because its people controlled its royal ponds. Kamehameha was apparently very popular with the ladies. That may explain why he had at least 30 wives. Some documents believe he had 35 children born from 18 wives. The statue was donated to the Kamehameha Schools Alumni Association and to the people of Hawaii on June 10, 1997. Kamehameha remains a popular historical figure in Hawaii today. People have left a lei, a coconut, some flowers, and other items. There's another Kamehameha statue in Honolulu. Now I'm at the Hilo Public Library. I'm not here to check out any books or videos though. In the front parking area are these two large stones which are considered sacred. The long stone is called the Naha stone. It was brought to Hilo in the 12th century and was used to prove who truly belonged to the Naha clan, and also who had the power to rule Hawaii. The smaller stone is the Pinao stone, which was placed at the entrance to the ancient temple where the Naha stone was originally located. This marker says the Naha stone was used to confirm the royal status of a boy infant. If the boy didn't cry, he was considered royalty. Also, if a man could lift the stone, he would be a great warrior king. Kamehameha lifted this stone in 1789, and he became king not long after. The Naha stone weighs 2.5 tons. That's impressive for a man to lift a stone that weighs 5,000 pounds. These stones were moved to the front of this library in 1952, which is the site where the ancient temple is located. Let's check out another place nearby. I'm at the Wailuku River State Park, Rainbow Falls section. This is a popular area, and the good news is I don't have to walk far to see the Rainbow Falls. Here are the rules for this park. You may not bring any alcoholic beverages, no flying drones, no animals except for service dogs, no smoking, and, no nudity. No naked people at this park. Probably 100 feet from this parking area, and I'm already at the Rainbow Falls overlook. Take a look. This waterfall has been a popular place to visit for over 100 years. The falls drop 80 feet in front of a lava cave that was created by the splashback of the water. Also, the waterfall is much wider after a period of heavy rain. The falls are called Rainbow Falls because in the mornings the dew tends to cause a rainbow effect on the falling water. This marker tells the story of a battle along this river, how a boulder was used to dam this river and flood out the lava cave. The staircase leads to the top of the falls and also to a trail along the river, where a feature called the boiling pot gives an illusion of boiling water on the river. Today I'm just seeing the falls. Unfortunately, I can't see a rainbow today. It's already kind of late in the afternoon, but that's okay. The falls are very pretty, even without a rainbow. moving on to my next destination. I think this stop will be the last place I see in Hilo. Perhaps the largest banyan tree on the Big Island. This is located on the other side of the Waigulu River State Park. This one is very difficult to get the whole tree in frame. You can see how huge the tree is by comparing it to the cars below. Even the building right next to the tree, also comparing it to the other trees in the area. This tree is definitely larger than anything along Banyan Avenue. I read this is a historic tree, but I can't find any other information about it. If you know anything, please leave me a comment. This is my last stop in Hilo. I'll be heading south from here to see some more great places. This isn't promising, it's rating pretty good. I'll stop in the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park to see if I can see anything, but I'm not hopeful. The rain has just stopped, but I wanted to see if I can see any lava or smoke coming from the Kilauea volcano crater. There I am, right there. It's also a little on the chilly side. It's a short walk though. Let's check and see if I can see anything. Not really. There's a lot of fog obscuring the view, which is a shame. Okay, it's not good. What I'll do is come back tomorrow. Weather is crummy here today. Now I'm heading as far south as I can. It's often on drizzle, but at least it's not foggy. The road will lead me to South Point Scenic Overlook, which is the southernmost point in Hawaii. It's not only the southernmost point in the state of Hawaii, it's also the southernmost point in the entire United States. Most people think the southernmost point in the U.S. is Key West, Florida, but Hawaii is actually much closer to the equator than Florida is. I'm also glad I'm not the only person on this road. Makes me feel like I know where I'm going. So now I've reached the end of the road. I have to walk about half a mile to reach the absolute southernmost point. Looks like others have the same idea. It started to drizzle once again. I'm almost at the ocean, and there are a few other people that want to reach the southernmost point. I don't think there will be a fancy marker like in Key West. Kanaka Maori are indigenous people which represent 20% of today's Hawaiian population. This marker notes that they are the beneficiary of these lands. Up ahead, there's a beacon. These rocks are from an early Hawaiian settlement, and also an ancient shrine to the god of fishing. They request you don't disturb this area. And here it is, the southernmost point in the country. That rock wall is part of another settlement. Lots of lava rocks, and this beach isn't really sandy. It's all coral. Also, not the best idea to go in the ocean as the waves are pretty rough. This beacon is the only official marker that I'm at the southernmost point. Not the biggest tourist attraction, some did come here for the experience. Now the rain is picking up again, so we have to hurry back to our car. This was kind of fun.
About 90 minutes later, I've returned to Kona and checked into my hotel for the next few nights.
I'm at a resort right on the coast. The hotel property is a little old, and we did have a little bit of a challenge getting checked in and parking the car. But other than that, it's very nice here. They have just finished a luau, which we'll see in a couple of days. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, it's hard to tell because it's so dark, but I have a partial view of the ocean. I will say there's a big price difference between a partial view and a full view, and Hawaii is expensive enough as it is.
And that's it. A very long day, starting early, leaving Honolulu, and arriving at the Kona Hotel at about 8 p.m. I'm looking forward to the next couple of days in the Big Island, and you'll see some of that next time. Thanks for watching, bye!